I first met this young man when he was a freshman. He has served as class president, he is on the congressional debate team, and in his spare time, he is a talented artist. His latest works were exhibited at the Met and in Washington, D.C. The class of 2023 salutatorian is an environmental major and will be attending Harvard University in the fall. I give you the class of 2023's salutatorian, Roberto Quesada.
Congratulations to you, the Brooklyn Tech class of 2023. Now, I want to talk about something that unites us all, goals. We all have them. At 14, when I learned that we graduated at Barclays Center, I made my inner celebrity made their own goal. I must speak there. Barclays is Brooklyn's Taj Mahal. You know who's been here? Rihanna, Beyonce, JoJo Siwa. I wanted to be on their level. I went downstairs to tell mommy. She gave me a look. Mijo, you can't even wash the dishes. Go study and stop with these pendejadas. What mommy didn't know was that I had a plan. I called it Operation Graduation Speech. It worked like this. I'd use my impeccable Riz and Peppa Pig flyers to win freshman president. Check. Then I'd use the incumbent's advantage to win the next 2 terms. Check. By senior year, I thought the bag was secured. I was going to get my 4th term, and with it, my Barclays speech. Until I didn't. I remember that day. I was on board American Airlines Flight 238, LAX to JFK, when at 11:54 a.m., my phone buzzed. Urgent. Urgent? I open it. Dear Roberto, I know you've been class president for 3 years and that this matters to you. But my soul left my body. I had to double check. Was this real? Am I dreaming? Did the plane crash and this is the afterlife? But nope, it was real. I was BANNED banned from running. I broke down in tears miles above Utah. To cope, I went to the worst source of comfort, the Brooklyn Tech Discord server.
Now parents, if you don't know what Discord is, count your blessings. Yeah, I log on, first message I see. I already have the name for the documentary, Roberto, Fall from Grace. Can I get half the profits at least? There was another meme I'll never forget. It had a picture of the Pentagon, a hexagon, and then a picture of me. And you know what it said? Career gone. Great, I'm 17, I already lost my career. Dad, I'm running a basement. My sadness deepened. Not only had I lost the speech that I had worked 3 years to get in a position I cared for, but now I had people celebrating my downfall too. I wanted to prove them wrong, show them, no, my career is not gone. But how? Suddenly it hit me. The top 2 students get speeches too. But top 2 out of 1,500? To get that high, your GPA needs a blunt.
Well, that night I went to my mirror. Roberto Carlos Quesada Pagoada de Queens, New York. If you want that NBA stadium speech, if you want them to regret their memes, you need to get a 100 in every single class this year. Senioritis, I don't know her. 100.
I got to work and it was really hard. I have to sacrifice a lot. For example, I remember a few months ago, somebody was like, yo, Roberto, you want to hit up Omari's party? I wanted to go. This was my chance to become a popular Regina George era kid. But I said no. I knew if I wanted to get my speech back, I had to grind for my test, not grind on people. But alas, 8 months of hard work later, with the help of my parents, family, friends, teachers, and even people like the lunch ladies and custodians, the hundreds got entered into the yearbook, and I got my speech back.
Body. Not only that, but I'm proud to be the first Hispanic salutatorian in Brooklyn tax records. I'm also the first indigenous and the first Honduran student to be top 2 in this school's 100-year history. I want you to think about that. For 100 years, this school has not had a top 2 student whose origins are from the Americas. Well, why did I tell you this story? I know that's what you're thinking. Is it because I'm petty? Okay, maybe a bit. But really it's because I want you to learn 2 quick lessons from my journey that I think will help you. Lesson 1, embrace the ops. Listen, if nobody criticizes you, that means you don't stand for anything. Everybody loves you when you're irrelevant. It's when you become successful that you start to get detractors, that you have rumors, uncontrollable ones, spread about you that have you thinking, when did I say that? And yes, even Discord memes. Whenever people talk bad about you, be calm and think, is this genuine criticism that I can incorporate, or is it a jealous op? If it's the latter, ignore it and use that hate to push you like it pushed me. Lesson 2, be a good rebel. I did not get through the hardest parts of Brooklyn Tech by sitting like a rock. As a Latino and an indigenous student, I faced stereotypes and challenges, and we all saw how injustice played out. During our 4 years, we saw how immigrants coming to the US who looked just like me were treated. We saw people lose their right to do what they want with their own bodies. In fact, it's literally Pride Month, but it's hard to celebrate with all the anti-LGBT bills being passed across the country. Now, I don't say this to kill the vibe. I say this because I want you to think, what can we do about this as graduates? Obviously, I don't have the answer, but I have some direction. I want to go back to when I was banned. I was very disappointed, yes, partially because of the Discord memes, but mainly because I thought to be a leader meant being a perfect, obedient little angel. All of a sudden, I was the opposite. I was a horrible person, someone who got banned from things, to mock and criticize. I felt like a disappointment to the very indigenous and Latino communities I had fought so hard to defend. But on this journey to top 2, I've realized something. Being a disobedient activist is not a bad thing just because it offends some people. In fact, it's necessary, because when the rules are broken, they need breaking. Being a good rebel doesn't mean being reckless or an anarchist. It means doing little things like questioning traditions and questioning norms. It could be as simple as standing up for yourself when no one else will, or joining initiatives to fight for equality. I mean, you're all being rebels right now. If you're a first-generation college student graduating, you are being a rebel. If you know somebody who is praying for your downfall, but you're here graduating today, you, my friend, are being a rebel. My outspokenness, rebelliousness, these aspects of my personality haven't always been popular, but they gave me so much more. They empowered me to do things like stand on this stage and challenge what a top student looks like. But listen, I don't want to be the last Latino on this stage. I want more of us and people of every group that's been told that they can't. But that won't magically happen. It starts with you. Class of 2023, speak up for others and speak up for yourself, even if it means you have to settle for top 0.1% instead of class president. Thank you.